Hi, Aries. I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this is your life and love energy for the month of February 2020. This message is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Aries. No matter if you're a man or woman, I do not discriminate, okay? Aries, I would love if you can hit that subscribe button if you like what I'm saying. If I really pray that this reading resonates with you, if not all of you. So let's get into it, okay? So Aries, I want to share something with you. In February, we're going to have a full moon in your sister sign, Leo, okay? And not only that, but Mercury is going to go into Pisces, and then it's going to go retrograde in Pisces February 16th. And when I think about Mercury going retrograde, I think of things coming at a standstill, things being stuck, people being confused, chaos, confusion, disagreements. It's really important that you practice patience this season, Aries. The reason why is because I just keep hearing time for you. The card that really, really struck out to me the most while shuffling for you, Aries, was tick-tock. 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 I don't know what that means for some of you, but tick-tock. It's coming, Aries. I feel like some of you have either has been extremely patient for this opportunity to finally rise up. For some of you, it's going to require some patience this season, dealing with people, circumstances, okay? Your job, your home, legalities, okay? Even when you may feel like something is not working out for you in your favor, I need you to trust in divine spirit. I need you to have faith. While looking at this card, even though it says tick, tock, tick, tock, right? It's letting us know time is running down. We're running out of time, or we need to give it some time. We may need to be patient. Okay? This was very heavy because I am an Aries rising. So, of course, I took this a bit more personal because I don't understand why it's saying time. And I'm just looking at all these cards and I'm going, flexible. The other one is saying loyal heart. Last month, we talked a lot about getting back with someone, rekindling something. Somebody having deep feelings for you, or you having deep feelings for someone. Something being brought up to the surface. Something being brought up in total truth. And now, a lot of you have been very patient. And you are about to be really highly rewarded for your patience. Or you may need some patience. Or it could be both for different areas of your life. So that is why I kept looking at the cards. And you know what I noticed, Aries? Loyal heart also has a clock in it. Right there. Right here is a clock. Yep, that's the picture. There's a clock right there. I looked closely at flexible. Because I kept trying to say, well, what do we need to be flexible about? Like, what do Aries need to be flexible about? They normally are very flexible. They can adapt to any and every situation, no matter what the chaos may bring, no matter what they're going through. If anybody knows how to bounce back, it is definitely an Aries. No matter how stressed out they could be, they will still, it's like you guys are so determined to make it work, no matter what it is. And this could be your marriage, your home, your stability, okay? But I just see being flexible is very important to you this season because you're going to need to tap into different types of energy. And as I'm getting to my point here, honey, this also has a clock on it. And it blew my mind, okay? It blew my mind because here I am asking the universe, what does flexibility have to do with time? Why do Aries need to focus on time? Why is Loyal Heart here talking about time? Or why is it here just, I feel like this is... Anybody else getting hot already, or is it just me? Okay? Aries, your reading did the same thing to me last month. I was like so hot. The minute I was doing your reading, and I couldn't understand why. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, I just kept hearing you're racing for a time, like you're racing for the right time, or you're praying for the right time. You're devoting yourself for the right time, or you're committing yourself for the right time, for something to just unleash. And I feel like you're just preparing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and even your health. You are preparing yourself for the right time, and your reading is inspiring to me because it makes me think of a time in my life, or many times in my life, where I have had conversations with my dad, and we would talk about different things that I would go through. And one thing to this day, like since I was a little girl, he's always said this to me, time takes care of everything. Don't force the situation. Don't stress yourself. Stressing gets you nowhere. I understand that you're upset, but time takes care of everything. I understand that you're in pain, but time takes care of everything. I understand that you're brokenhearted and all confused, but time, divine timing is everything. And it's interesting because as I got older, I really believe that divine timing is everything. If, sometimes we and I shared this years ago, sometimes we have a tendency to jump ahead of God's timing or spirit, whatever you guys, whatever your deity is, okay? Like, whenever we step in front of the universe time, God's timing, we are saying, you're taking too long. I don't really trust what you got going on. I don't feel like waiting. I'm going to just do me. And when we do that, we are saying, we don't want guidance. I don't want your blessing. I don't want what you have for me. Like, we're putting up this defense mechanism. And the universe is like, you can relax. All is well. You don't have to fight because now is the time. Right? So now is the time. Rise up. Okay? Yes, rise up. This is the time that guys been waiting for. This is the time. And I will tell you, even though there is Mercury going retrograde around the 16th or 17th, give or take a day, we still have a full moon in Leo, which is your sister sign, which means you won't really be feeling the backlash of any of that. In fact, you'll be feeling a bit more inspired, enthusiastic, ready to speak your truth, ready to stand up for what you believe in. Mercury is going to go retrograde in Pisces. So there's a lot of emotional conflict there. And you, Aries, are not really that emotional, but you can be very sensitive. And I feel like you are going to be challenged about your passions, your creativity. People are going to say, well, if you really love this, let's put you to the test, Let's see what you can really do. Whoo, I felt that. Let's see what you can really do. And you, because you're a fire sign, Aries, you're like, bet. I can put my money where my mouth is because I know what I'm capable of. Bet. And you are so cocky this season that it's not even funny. You're like, bet. Like, I know what I got going on. You're remaining flexible no matter what. No matter what type of curveballs life is thrown at you, no matter what a particular partner is taking you through, no matter what someone is doing to you to try to bring you down, to make you look bad, or to really try to outcast you, right? You are like, look, bet. I know I got this in the bag, but see, you don't really know me like you think you know me, so bet. I guarantee you, yeah, I'm the perfect person for the position. I'm the perfect person that can make you happy. Even in love, even when it comes to the career, even when it comes to your health, no matter what it is, you are saying to yourself, I don't got time to play. TikTok. I'm getting older. I have goals. I have dreams. I am here to do what I gotta do. Some of you may feel like you're running out of time, but little do you know, the Spirit is giving you a second chance to be flexible, to be open-minded, to be charismatic, to be very loving and secure within yourself, so that way you can be the best teacher, so you can be the best advocate for someone that is also homeless, someone who have been through a lot of hurt and pain and drastic things in their life. You can be able to stand up for them. You know, you didn't go through all that you went through in 2019 just for someone to shut you up. Instead, you are given an opportunity to say, you know what? No, I had enough. It's my time. It's my time to come out of hiding, to speak my truth, to say how I feel. And if you love me, you're going to support me. If you love me, you'll be there. You will help me deliver this message regardless. And guess what? That is where loyalty comes into play. Loyalty is here to remind you who you have in your corner, who you need to get rid of, and any type of adjustments that you need to make, yeah, you will be making them. And thanks to Mercury retrograde, you will get an idea of what that really looks like. Okay? So like the first 2 weeks of February, of course, go out, network, get your resources together. You know, I've been trying to encourage everyone to be very proactive the first 2 weeks of February because, of course, Mercury is going to go retrograde. That rules our wealth, our communication, discussions, and negotiations. Anything that deals with our communication and wealth and love and all those good things, technology, you know, all those things are important. Pay attention to your emails, your phone logs. Pay attention to missed calls, text messages. Pay attention to those things. Mercury is a very technical planet. Again, it rules communication of all sorts. Mental, verbal, emotional, spiritual. Like, it rules our communication. And when Mercury goes retrograde in a sign like Pisces, we are not really thinking clearly. We are either in our feelings or we are being very emotional or crying over things that we don't need to cry over. So it is extremely important that we understand that timing takes care of everything. And I'm really grateful for my dad teaching me that. Time takes care of everything. So, while you're sitting at home or sitting at the office on your way to work watching this, I just want you to know, time takes care of everything. Don't stress yourself. Don't feel like, well, if I don't have my certifications now, I won't be able to get that job. Don't feel like, well, if I'm not supervisor right now, something must be wrong. Don't feel like, well, you know what, if he doesn't propose to me by now, then something is definitely not right. Maybe he don't feel like I'm the one. Look, stop the pressure. Stop the mental chatter. Stop the pressure. It's not time. It's not time. For some of you, it's time for you to show up and show out. But it's not for other people. So even though you're like, well, maybe I'm not the one. Maybe I just don't fit the position. Maybe they don't really see my charismatic energy. Like maybe they don't see what of a ball of a fire I am and I'm ready to dodge ahead and take over. Maybe they don't see that just yet because it's not timing on their end. But it is your time to step up and improve who you are as a person, as a loved one, as a family member, as a sibling. It is important for you to show up and show out and do the right thing the first 2 weeks of February. Okay? By March 17th, we will definitely have much more clarity. So don't pressure yourself. As I said, timing takes care of everything. So I have your energy deck here. I already pre-shuffled, so let's get into it. This message again is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Aries. Thank you so much for your beautiful energy, Aries. I feel like your energy is very direct, very straight to the point. There's a lot of support here from the universe, and I feel like you guys really, really need to tap into it, okay? You have so much to learn this season, even from others. There's so much for you to learn, and I'm really excited for you, Aries, okay? If you feel like you need to get more rest or to take out some time for yourself, please do so. As the universe already said to you, it is time to focus on you and your goals and aspirations. It's time to be flexible, to pay attention to not just other people, but as well to yourself. So yes, I understand, if you may not have been taking the time out for yourself or healing those old wounds, okay, it is time that you do so, my love. A lot of your cards are coming out in reverse. Wow, your first chakra. Guys, stability, if that has definitely been your concern in a relationship, whether it is a career, whether it is romantic, whether it is something platonic, I feel like stability matters to you these days, and I feel like that is something you really, really need to work on. So again, it is definitely time for you to get back to you. And a lot of people may not understand like this whole ambition journey that you're on. They may feel like it's all ego, but I don't think that. I feel like you just had your share of pain. You have had your share of downfalls. You have had your share of people manipulating you, trying to hurt you, trying to get back to you. And now you're just like, I don't want this anymore. I really need time to just focus on my purpose and what God needs me to do. And because of that, Aries, I do highly respect your place in the world and who you have grown to be. And I appreciate you even watching this video because it has been very, very swift. It's something very different about your energy this season. And I feel like you're being called to a higher purpose. And that is why it's saying TikTok, honey. We are not here to play games. We are not here to waste time. Aries, I really hope that this reading resonates with you, if not all of you. I would really love to have you guys as one of my subscribers. Please hit that subscribe button below. There is a bell right here at the corner. Can you please hit that bell for me? And that way, anytime that I go live or upload a video, you guys will be one of the first to know. Anytime that I share any information with you all, you guys will know what's going on. So I love you guys. You have a great week and a great month, wherever you're on this beautiful universe. And be smart during this Mercury retrograde. Remember, if it's not worth it, don't even waste your time investing in it. Bye, guys.